was really, really terrifying. 'Cause the whole time I'm just thinking, if they tip that chair any more, I'm gonna fall out.
It's been about 3 months since Tori Lacey went through what she calls a distressing and terrifying ordeal disembarking from a flight in Costa Rica, something that still haunts her today. During Spinal Muscular Atrophy Awareness Month, she hopes that sharing her experiences about living with the rare disease will ensure that no one has to go through an indignity like that ever again.
Posting about these experiences on social media, I think it's so important because if we don't share these stories, then people just aren't aware of what's happening.
Spinal Muscular Atrophy, or SMA, is a genetic condition that affects motor neurons in the body.
Over time, it causes progressive weakness, affecting people's arms and legs, but also affecting their breathing and swallowing muscles. And because of the nature of the weakness, it can also lead to skeletal abnormalities like scoliosis and mobility issues.
I can really only move a couple fingers on my right hand, which is enough for me to drive my wheelchair and type on my phone when it's propped up in the right position. But other than that, I need assistance with everything else, from getting up in the morning to making lunch to getting around the city to all my work events.
In recent years, huge strides have been made in gene-based therapies to mitigate the effects of SMA.
The benefits are most staggering in children. So children who may never have been able to walk are able to walk. Children who may have not tragically survived past a very young age are surviving. The natural course of this condition is that we expect it to gradually progress and worsen over time. Some of these medications can help adults to stop that progression or slow that progression, and that translates into a huge, meaningful difference in their day-to-day lives.
But while encouraging progress is being made in complex medical spheres, Tori says the continued lack of simple accommodations in daily life for those living with disabilities is both discouraging and frustrating.
Things are moving way too slow. I mean, so many places here in Toronto have one step up into a storefront. To me, one step may as well be 500 steps. And, business owners are not putting a simple temporary ramp to make these places accessible. I think that true change is not going to happen until the government kind of steps in and mandates that these changes be made.
Right.
Because unfortunately, I don't think people are going to do it on their own.
Dilshad Burman, City News.